Hi, this is Damien from Pet Business Blueprint, and in this video we're going to look at the very first steps when you have got your own pet website uploaded to your server. There's a few things that you need to do straight away before you do anything else, so I'm just going to go through them now. And the first thing you'll need to know is how to log in to your website to make changes. So this is what's called the front end. So this is what people see when they're on your website, and we're just working from a demo domain here just to give an example. In your case it'll be at your own domain, and so this is the front end, what people see when they visit your address in their browser bar. And what we're going to do is, to make any changes on the website, we need to go into what's called the back end. So to do that, we go to the browser bar, and at the end of our domain name we type /wp-admin. So you'll need to remember this step, because anytime you want to make any changes to the website you'll need to do this. Your browser will remember this, so in future it'll get easier, but it's probably worth actually bookmarking this this page right here. It's probably worth bookmarking that in your browser right now, so that you'll be able to get back here simply and easily in the future. So then from this back end, there's a generic login, because we have to do that so that everyone can get into it. So what I want you to do is log in now and change these generic login details, because it's now your website. You don't want anyone else having these details. So as soon as it's uploaded, you go here and you type in admin as the username, and the password is change me now, all one word, change me now at 123. So the little at symbol like you have in an email, 123, and you click login, and this takes us into what's called the back end of your WordPress website. And this is quite intuitive and simple to use. You'll get the hang of this very quickly. But the first thing we want to do is go in this left hand column. These are all your little menu options here. We want to go to users, and these are basically users that are registered with access to the website, and they won't be there when you get your website. They're just my developers are still set up as users, so we'll fix all that up by the time it goes live. So there'll only be one user in your website, and that'll be admin. And what you should do now is you should add a new user, and this will be you. So let's say your name's John Smith. We're going to make username John Smith. Your email address, so it might be john@mypetbusiness, whatever your email address is. It might be a Gmail address, whatever you want. And then we put your details, so John Smith, so you just fill all this out. Website, you can leave that blank and give yourself a password that only you know, so your own secure password, just like you'd set it anywhere. And then it's a good idea to send this to yourself by email, so you've got it as a reference in case you want the details in future. And you change this role to administrator, so you've got to be an administrator to have full access to everything on the site. And then you go add new user, so I'll just put in a generic password there so I can create it, add new user, and then you can just delete this admin account. Actually it's not going to let you delete the main admin account, so you can actually just change the password on that so that no one else has access to the website. So you click on admin and set a new password, so it could be the same one you just set for that other account, and that will totally secure your website so no one else can log into the back end. So it's very important that you do that very first step. And the next thing you want to do, there's only a couple of things that you really need to do. First off is go into your settings down here, general settings, and change the site title to your own business. So it might be John's Dog Walking, just for an example. So whatever you're calling your business, this is what you put here, and this is what's going to show up in search engines and everything when your website pops up, and also in people's browser tabs. So you want to have it fairly descriptive and your business name. So you can put the same thing underneath, or you can expand on it a bit. So you could put here dog walking Sydney or something like that, more specific to your suburbs if possible. And that the other thing you need to do is you need to change the email address registered on the site to your own email address. So this is things like if someone submits an inquiry form through the site, it's very important that it goes to your email address, not my email address, which is what's configured by default. So you want to put your own email address here in the settings. So put the one we just put, so it might be John Smith at mypetbusiness.com.au. So once we save that, anytime there's now an inquiry through the site or some kind of notification that something's happening with the site, like a comment on the blog or whatever it might be, the email notification will go to that email address. So it's very important that you change that as well. If you forget to do that, I mean, obviously I'll forward on the email to you if it comes through to me. So I think that's basically all we need to change. And all the other changes that you'll be able to make, obviously, will be in other tutorials. So this is really just the need to know stuff. So head back to our tutorial section and look at your next steps. And as you can see, there's our John's dog walking in the browser bar already. So obviously you want to change your logo and your menu items and all the text, so there'll be other tutorials on how to do that. So head over to the tutorial section and take a look at that now. Okay, this has been Damien for Pet Business Blueprint. Thank you.